A good old hockey game, man. That's off of the brand new CD by Stompin Tom Connors called The Ballad of Stompin Tom. We got him on the phone. Tom, I have to ask you, was it the influence of your rock and roll bass player that got the tempo up in those songs?
Oh, Timmy.
Yeah, Timmy.
Tim Hadley. Oh, yeah, he's a great fella. He's been with me now for, must be 5 different seasons or something, and we get along great. He's not all that great of a croquet player, but I guess you heard about those games of croquet we play on the road.
Yeah, I've heard of your croquet games. I actually seen a croquet game at your place. Went on an entire afternoon. And
the shin pads and all, eh?
Yeah. You know, the last couple of Stompin' Tom albums, I mean, it's been a struggle to get them out there. You know, you've been a campaigner for a couple of decades now for Canadian content on the radio and Canadianism on the radio and stuff like that, and the way the media downplays Canadians. And I don't want to, go too far off topic on that. My point being is that the fact that in the Globe and Mail last week, you got like 2 full pages on their entertainment section.
Yeah, I was really surprised. The fellow, he was out to the house here, and he interviewed me and stuff, and I thought, he'd put a little blurb in the paper, but wow, was I ever surprised there.
Yeah.
It was really something. I gotta really say thank you to him. His name was Robert Everett Green, and wow, he done a hell of a job. What a great story. He put it together well.
Sure did. I was really fascinated by it, and then again in the Toronto Star, you got a write up on the album, which gave you 3.5 stars, I think, out of 4. And Greg Quill claimed that not only was it a great album, but that your song rating was reaching a peak.
Well, I don't know what to say, Steve. I just thought, it was just like as usual. I don't know. Maybe it was the mood I was in. I was in a kind of a hurry, even to put some of these songs together, and so push. So I don't know. I enjoyed writing them, and I sure hope people will enjoy listening to them for sure.
Before we get into some of the other songs that you wrote on the album for this album, there's a song that you wrote back in the 60s. You know which one I'm talking about. And he recorded this in 1965 on a single.
Oh, yeah.
The CKGB Records label. CKGB was a radio station in Timmins, Ontario, and that's when you were...
Yeah, that was either my second or third single, I think, that I did. Yeah.
What was on the flip side?
Oh, gee.
Was it Luke's guitar?
It could have been.
I think it was Luke's guitar,
Yeah.
And I mean...
Because I don't even have a copy of those today. I don't know. They're like hen's teeth to try to find them.
I know one person that's got one.
I think you've got one.
No, I don't. I don't have one.
Oh, you don't?
I've got a recording of the one that the other guy has.
Maybe Timmy's got one.
No, it's Charlie Angus, the Timmins MP, whose grandfather bought it in Timmins, and he still has it. So that's where I got a copy of it from. It was originally called The Birth of the New Dragon Mine.
That's right.
And you re-recorded it now.
Well, I had to because, nobody knows it as the New Dragon Mine anymore, and people began to call it the Kid Creek Mine, and then the Texas Gulf Mine, and there's so many names to it.
Yeah.
But it was a good song, and I always wanted to bring it back, but I didn't know what to call it, so I had to, I may disappoint some people, but I had to call it, I guess the most famous name of it now, called the Texas Gulf Mine.
Yeah, The Birth of the Texas Gulf Mine. Can you go back to 1965 in Timmins and explain what it was like up there during this mining big rush?
Well, I arrived there just, I guess just at the halfway mark. Everybody, just by the time I got there, everybody was in a hullabaloo about everything. There was some hanky-panky going on, and there was all kinds of things, a lot of money being lost, and the whole town was it was about to change drastically. And I don't know, the excitement that was going on and everything, and I just had to sit down, and I talked to Murdo Martin, who was a member of Parliament for the area at that time, and he said that he'd get some information together for me and stuff like that. So I've got his name on the song as well. So I just had to sit down and write it. I don't know, the whole town didn't know what happened to it. Because the Hollinger Mine, which was one of the big ones there, as well as the Dome, the McIntyre, and those guys, and the Hollinger was closing down, and it was a mainstay for the people, and they didn't know what to do, and along came this secret discovery. Well, it didn't remain secret for too long, and then the town went berserk.
Well, okay, so listen.
The song will describe it there, if you kind of throw her on.
Yeah, I'll throw it on, but, I had goosebumps when I heard it, your new recording of it. So,
oh, wow. Thanks.
So, and I was the biggest skeptic because I was the guy that wanted the new Dragon Mine,
Mm-hmm.
So here it is, the birth of the Texas...
Well, I hope you forgive me.
Texas Gulf Mine here on CIUT.
1964 was the time for the birth of the Texas Gulf Mine.